this is what we got going on right now. The car is at home. I'm gonna start working on it a little bit. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of choppy chop to the car today. We're gonna get rid of that wheel well that's underneath there. Gonna get rid of the old battery box. Going to be relocating that shutoff switch, obviously the wires as well, and then we're gonna be chopping off a section of the back so we can get our diffuser going for the future. It'll be a little while. It might be a part 1, part 2, part 3 sort of scenario, but I do want to get this rolling. As you know, I'm not gonna be doing the swap anymore anytime soon because of my health issues that I've had recently, and because this whole coronavirus thing is setting everyone back. The place where I was gonna get cheap metal and is shut down right now, so the diffuser might hold off for a little bit. I do have to get the actual bigger piece bent professionally. I mean, I wanted to do it myself, but I also want to have round edges right there in those corners, just because it looks a lot better than the square. Oh, who knows, I might just go with the square, but I also want it to be one big piece with the slats on it, not a whole bunch of bolted together pieces, just because if it scrapes, if it's one single unit, at least I know it'll hold up, and then if anything I'll change a slat. Whereas if everything is just bolted together, there's a risk of it coming apart or just basically bending and making the car do weird shit. I mean, more than likely not, but it still looks horrid if it bends. I've seen a couple that were built like that on eBay, and I just don't like it. So it'll be a full single piece with just the slats added on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 2 or 3 yet, so that'll be one of those things that we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're just gonna get chopping. People were asking where I got this from. This is from Summit Racing. This is their house brand stuff. And the battery I'm using is an Odyssey Extreme PC 680. Notice I cut that notch out. I remember the hose actually turns right there, so instead of cutting a whole bunch of sections, I just looked underneath and did my best to avoid the fuel hose that goes right there. So yeah, I'll take care of that. I'll bend it up first, and I just bend it out of the way, and I'll cut it out in a little bit. But the main tub is out. So it's the next day. I actually went and got some sheet metal. It is 22 gauge. I'm not sure if this is staying permanent, so for now it should be fine. We're gonna close up that hole, and because I gotta drive the car tonight. So as you can see, the exhaust is a lot shorter. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, I don't want that going in there for sure. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna cut it so it fits right in here, right along this ring, and I'm gonna put a couple self tappers. Well, first I'm gonna do some sealant in between, so like the gases don't come up through there. So there it is. Like I said since the beginning, this car is not a show car. All it has to do is do the job. This actually just as sturdy as what's there anyway. So I think for now, I mean, it's sealed off from the outside. I might trim it. I'll give you that, because I literally just freehanded it pretty well, except for like right here where those corners are. As you can see, the line I should have trimmed a little more, but it's always better to have to trim a little bit off than to be just that little bit short. So